Hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to our very special K Beauty edition of Beyond Beauty. I'm Mohana.
I'm Priyanka.
I am Kshitija and it's really nice to be back on the show.
So today's episode is going to be really exciting क्योंकि हमारे आज के episode में we have two international guests who are going to give us some Korean beauty hacks and generally some great skincare
Yeah.
and beauty tips, and we have some hacks of our own as well. And as every show, इस show में भी हम 5 lucky winners को exciting gift hampers देने वाले हैं.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So, how do you win?
And yeah, all you need to do for winning is just keep commenting and keep like
interacting with us, ask us questions, and we're here to kind of answer those questions, especially our experts.
Yes, so
Yeah.
keep all your questions ready,
Yep.
for our experts as well.
Yeah.
So starting out talking about K beauty, I have really been loving the packaging and like the
Yeah,
whole aura
so
around K
true.
beauty.
They make it so cute
Yeah.
looking that you feel like you need to have it.
Yeah, that
True.
one problem is cost me a lot, but with the packaging also comes great skincare.
That is true. So, like, what's one of your favorites from, like, what do you like about K beauty? Like a hack or a tip?
I really like the double cleansing technique that they have come up with.
Yeah.
And I think it has really saved my a lot of time when it comes to taking off my makeup.
Yeah.
Because earlier I just used to use the micellar water and it not really used to help completely.
Yeah.
So with
पूरा makeup नहीं निकालता.
true. So I think that is something that I'm going to use for my entire life.
Correct.
So I personally really love this 7 skin method. So a while back, one of our content creators at Glamrs created this video all about Korean beauty, and I learned that method in that video. Basically, you have to apply your toner, like your existing toner that you have normal, कोई भी toner लगा लो guys, but you have to apply it 7 times.
1 second. So you spray and then let it soak. Spray and then let it soak.
Over.
Like
And how
spray
much-
or dab, but not with a cotton because then
हाँ.
तो 2 दिन में your product is gonna get over.
True. How much time it takes?
See,
That's a very good question.
now I'll be honest, 7 skin method sounds good, but I honestly do it like 3 times. But that is enough because I feel in India we have a lot of like humidity
Anyways,
and
that's
our
true.
air is very moist.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
So I don't need 7 times, I just do the 3 skin method.
I think I also really like. So basically, the key is hydration, right?
Definitely.
So for me, I think I like the fact that they hydrate after every step, and I do that even in my makeup.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's new.
so either rose water or setting spray, I just put after every step,
Oh.
and it just blends in and holds my makeup, or just generally my skin stays fresh throughout the day.
I have actually kept one bottle of water spray on my desk, and now I put like water spray like from time to time. It's like my skin, like the way you remember to drink water. Some of us remember to drink water, and I just remember to make my skin drink that water.
You can put rose water also. I think that's also really
Yeah.
nice and cooling. Yeah, I mean,
Gotta
I do
try
that.
it
But
out.
Yeah.
doesn't it mess up your makeup like every time you spray?
No, not at all. And it's not like you have to spray and then like wipe.
Huh.
Spray and let it
absorb.
settle down.
Oh.
So it does take like 5 minutes extra because you're waiting like 10 seconds for it to kind of soak in. But it works really well.
That's great.
Yeah.
Speaking of Korean skincare tips and hacks, we have a lot of exciting hacks to hear from our first guest.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
very excited to meet her, and I think we all are,
Yeah.
and even the audience are. So, our first expert is a Korean skincare influencer. She is born and brought up in the US. She is here to give us some insights of Korean skincare, some tips, and also to burst some of the myths that we have about Korean skincare. So,
Let's hear
without wasting any time, we would like to have on the screen Jude.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
We are very good. How
Thank
are you?
you for joining us today.
Doing well. Starting the day now here.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
the very first thing that everyone can notice is
Yeah,
your fabulous glow.
Glow.
So starting out, why don't you tell us a bit about your personal beauty routine and how we can also achieve this glow?
Sure. So The first thing that I want to talk about is that everybody's skin is different. It took me a few years to really figure out what works well for my skin, what kind of routine I should do. I'm 43. My routine
What?
is very, yeah, honestly, I promise you. And it's very, very achievable. My routine in the daytime focuses on hydration. So you guys are right. I love hearing that you use 3 Skin. I love hearing that you put layers of hydration with your makeup because that's the way to get the glow that you're looking for. And
It's
at my
good to hear
age,
that you're on
because
the right track.
our skin gets thinner and more sensitive as we age. So I don't use a lot of strong exfoliants.
Mhm.
At night, my routine is focused on building collagen, making sure that it's not lost. So then that becomes retinol, vitamin C, and sunscreen every day. One of the most important
Yes,
things.
definitely.
That goes without saying.
We are all religious sunscreen users.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is like a holy grail ingredient that everyone should incorporate into their skincare routines?
I think everyone should try. There's nothing that works for everyone, but I think that everyone should try ginseng. So if you get a really high quality ginseng product, this herb does so much for skin. It's good for hyperpigmentation. It's good for aging. It evens out skin tone. I know that a lot of us kind of suffer from uneven skin tone, especially redness, irritation. I have tried some ginseng products that without using anything else, you wake up and it looks like you have makeup on. It's
Oh,
just even, bright.
So we are hearing a lot of shock and awe in the comments to hear that you've maintained your skin so well, and people are saying you're even like you're 43, you're my mom's age. So we have a lot of young viewers watching, and everyone is just loving how you maintain your skin. And there's a question here from one of our audience members from Jaita, and she's asking about brightening up dark circles.
Dark circles. So it's a little bit difficult. There's a few different reasons you might have dark circles. One of the most common ones is anatomy. So if your
Yeah.
eye socket is deep, you're going to get a shadow here. You can't really do that much about the anatomy. However, if you use hydrating products, so something with a lot of hyaluronic acid, something with a lot of glycerin, what you can do is plump this area. So you can lift it a little bit,
Mhm.
reduce the shadow. If the dark circles are skin pigmentation, you can do a little bit more. You want to be careful with the skin around your eyes. Don't use strong lightening or brightening products around your eyes. The skin's too thin for that, but you can use vitamin C. If the dark circles are pigmentation, if it's melanin, then using vitamin C and making sure to avoid sun exposure there can help. If the dark circles are your blood vessels under the surface, I haven't personally tried this, but vitamin K products are said to help with the blood vessels,
I
visible
haven't
blood
tried
vessels. So that's
any
something else you can
vitamin
try.
K. That is one thing I've not tried
yeah,
yet at all.
same.
Mhm.
I didn't even know. Can you tell us a little bit about what vitamin K is? Or like,
So this isn't something that I directly have experience with. It's something that I've heard that there is some promising research into vitamin C for, shrinking those visible blood vessels, the ones that can cause like darkness under your eyes, anywhere that your skin is thinner. Because all that's happening when you have that kind of dark under eye circles is the skin is really thin. You can see the blood vessels underneath, and that causes the darkness. I think for most people, the dark circles are either going to be anatomical or they're pigmentation. And of course, drink enough water, get enough sleep. If the
Yes,
dark circles are because you're too tired, there's not that much you can do with skincare, but lifestyle makes a big
true.
difference to your skin too.
definitely. I feel like I am like a victim of anatomy
Yep,
as well as thin skin and also pigmentation.
that's
Because
true. Yeah.
with Indians, we do have a lot of like it's like we have 4 or 5 different shades of brown in our skin, so we do suffer from pigmentation a lot. So it's good to know like
There
all
are
the
so many
different.
reasons
Yeah.
and ways to tackle it.
Yeah.
I have one question.
Mhm.
So, for someone just starting out or exploring K beauty, what are some things that you would recommend for them to look out for or to do?
So there's a really good basic starter routine that I found made a big difference to me even before I started to get into more advanced kind of ingredients or steps. One of you brought up double cleansing with using a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm and then a gentle cleanser. A lot of people's skin problems are just from cleansing improperly, either not cleansing enough or cleansing with too harsh of products, because a lot of cleansing products will just destroy your skin barrier. If you destroy your skin barrier, your skin is more likely to break out, it's more likely to get irritated, and it's losing moisture. You can't keep a glow because your skin is just losing all the water in it.
Right.
When you start double cleansing and you find a nice gentle low pH cleanser and you find a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil that you like, you can get your skin clean, which means first of all it's going to look nicer, but also it's going to be a better canvas for receiving other skincare products. But you're also allowing your barrier to recover. Your skin will naturally, without doing anything else to it, look smoother, looks more glowy, looks more healthy just from that. Double cleanse. Find a good hydrating product so that you can get that plumpness, that like the water in your skin is what brings a lot of that glass skin look. And then sunscreen. Always going to be the sunscreen. Should be one of the first products that you find and incorporate into your routine every day, especially in India because you get a lot of sun.
Yeah.
Too. It's really important. And I know that it's hard to find a sunscreen that you can wear in a large amount, which is what you need for the full protection, but that's not going to be too oily, right, in very humid weather. Once you find one that works well for you, though, just that basic routine makes a huge difference to your skin.
Yeah. And you mentioned hydrating with any hydrating product. So generally I go for hyaluronic acid, and that's also like a very common ingredient here. So would you recommend hyaluronic acid for beginners or something, or what are some other options we can try?
Hyaluronic acid is my favorite for sure. For people that aren't too familiar with this product or with this ingredient, don't worry, it's not a harsh kind of acid. It's a humectant. So these molecules catch water and hold it. They can hold many times their own weight in water, and they hold it in your skin so that your skin keeps more hydration. It functions better. It looks nicer. It's plumper. It looks younger. Some people are sensitive to hyaluronic acid. For those people, just because the skin is very individual, some people have sensitivities to really common ingredients. If your skin can't tolerate hyaluronic acid, you can look for glycerin. That's also really common, and it's a very inexpensive ingredient, so that's good to know. A lot of plant extracts are also really good humectants. So one of the ones that I really like is seaweed extract. Seaweed extract, algae extract. There are a lot of botanical names for the specific plants, but those tend to do very well at holding water and creating a smooth surface texture. So those are some to look for.
I've definitely started seeing more of seaweed extracts as an ingredient used in a lot of Indian products as well.
I have one question, and I have to ask this. You know, there's this famous glass skin, and a lot of people say that it is only achievable by Koreans because of their genetics. So, is that true, or would you dispel that?
It's not true. So let's talk about glass skin. First of all, we will talk about how you can achieve it, but I want to remind your viewers, especially the ones that are very young, the glass skin that you see on social media and on the internet is there's a high chance that it's Photoshop anyway. So that like 100% perfect skin, no pores, no texture, just that glass surface. Please remember there are filters, there are editing apps. A lot of these aren't accurate. With that being said, you can achieve that look. It doesn't matter where you're from. It's not, some people, it may be easier if you're very young, if you have certain genetics, but it's 3 dimensions. 1, smooth surface texture. So glass skin looks the way that it does because it has a smooth texture. It reflects light very evenly. 2, a lot of hydration, because that specific glassy look that's not just shiny skin, but that looks like it shines from inside. Think about it scientifically. It comes from the water in your skin catching the light in a certain way. So when you do something like 7 Skin, when you use a hyaluronic acid toner or like a glycerin toner, what you're doing is trapping more water in the upper layers of your skin. That's what creates that glow. And the third, and this is one that's more down to genetics and to your age, is firm skin. So if we want an even surface that reflects light very well, it shouldn't have too much like wrinkles or sagging because all of those things will interact with light differently. So if you're young, don't worry about it. You already have that going for you. If you're a little bit older, that's when you want to look into skincare that builds collagen and that firms the skin. But the concept of glass skin is absolutely achievable to everyone.
That is
Yeah.
so good to
Yeah.
know. And
I have some hopes, you
yeah,
know.
same. Like, I'm glad that rumor is dispelled, or that myth is dispelled, that like it's all about genetics, it is all about skincare. And you mentioned building collagen, which is really
Mhm.
interesting for a lot of us who are in that mid sort of age where
Yeah.
our skin is starting to get a bit older. So, how would you recommend us to easily build collagen in our skin?
There are 3 categories of ingredients I would look into. Not necessarily at the same time. I'll explain why in a second, but I will go from the least invasive or the least likelihood of having side effects to the most. So from the least, you can look at products that have copper peptides in them. Um, and that's going to be like, if you look on my Instagram page, you'll see one from Neod called the copper amino isolate serum. Those I have only tried a few peptide products that work for me, but when they do work, they work very well, especially for things like tightening up
Mm.
looser areas. They feels like they build collagen more at the surface level so they can create that kind of lifting effect. That's good. And there's a very low chance of any particular side effects or irritation. Moving up a little bit, we look at vitamin C. So vitamin C, which is most commonly seen in skincare as ascorbic acid,
Yeah.
has a lot of research behind it. This is a great ingredient. It's an antioxidant, so it can help you prevent sun damage and cell damage from free radicals. But for aging and kind of glass skin purposes, it's very well studied for reducing hyperpigmentation and for stimulating collagen production. These are things that don't happen overnight. It takes a few months, maybe half a year to really see significant results, but using a vitamin C serum religiously in conjunction with sunscreen will help create that firmness. So I started doing skincare when I was like 30, 31, 32, something like that. And my skin was in much worse condition than it is now. I think my skin at least looked older then than now. One of the more serious ingredients that I started using in the beginning was ascorbic acid vitamin C.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference after a year was very, very noticeable. So that's 2. Ascorbic acid needs to be in a pretty acidic solution to work most effectively. So there's a little bit higher chance of irritation with that. You want to be more careful about how often you use it. You want to back off a little bit if your skin starts to feel thin or irritated. That's number 2. Number 3, strong retinoids. So this is going to be something like tretinoin. I'm not sure if that's prescription in India. It is in the US. That's that's a vitamin A derivative. This is a very, very strong ingredient. So tretinoin, and to a lesser degree, weaker retinoids like retinol, basically teach your skin to grow itself better. They teach your skin to grow itself more like when you were younger, which includes building more of the internal structures like collagen and elastin. And that's kind of like I'll always tell people that tretinoin is like the nuclear option. It's really strong. If you use it, you have to be very careful with your sunscreen because that new skin that it's building is very sensitive to the sun, very sensitive to sun damage.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you get tretinoin, you use it consistently. Again, you use it with sun protection. This, I think, is the most effective topical ingredient for building a lot more collagen and for creating like a significantly more youthful skin texture.
Mm-hmm. If
With
you're
the
just
yeah.
starting out with skincare, I think what we've learned is don't directly jump into
Yep.
retinol.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is such a popular ingredient
Exactly.
these
Yeah.
days.
You know, I've also heard that you need to have patience when you're
Mm-hmm.
using retinol. Like in the start, it might show some acne or some bumps, but
Yeah, it's
with
like a
time,
purge period that it
yes,
has where
yes.
it kind of
Hmm.
removes
Have you
all of that.
experienced skin purging before?
I haven't, but that's a really great thing to bring up. So with retinol, retinoids, and exfoliating acids, some people will experience purging because what's happening is that you're surfacing clogs that have been in your skin for a while. They're under the surface, so you may not have noticed them, or you just saw little bumps. As you use an ingredient like a retinoid that's causing your skin to grow faster, it's pushing them out. So that's what you'll get the purge from, and that's definitely something to watch for. And that is something that will happen if your skin has been prone to clogs in the past. It doesn't happen to everyone. I had maybe one. I think one little clog that purged out. That's all, just because with my skin that wasn't really an issue. But it's a good thing that you brought that up.
So we're checking some of our audience questions now.
We have one question from Kulveer. He would like to know, please suggest one ingredient to target open pores.
Salicylic acid. This is an exfoliating acid, but the way that it works is it's oil soluble. So if you look at glycolic acid, lactic acid, mandelic acid, these are also exfoliating acids, but they're water soluble. They stay on the surface, they don't go into the pores, so that's for exfoliating just the surface of your skin. If you look for salicylic acid, it's oil soluble. It gets into open pores. It can cut through the oil that's accumulated in your pores and help to lift up and loosen out those clogs. So that's the one that I would go for you. And that was a really easy one. You can also kind of speed up the process if you use a clay mask. And those are pretty you can just look for inexpensive ones. It doesn't really matter. Just look for something with kaolin clay or other clay. I have a method that became really popular on my blog and on my pages years ago, where you first use a salicylic acid product to get into the pores, loosen up the clogs, especially the visible ones, and then use a clay mask, and that helps to pull them out more. So that's a little routine that you can try.
So this product, does it have to be a serum? Can it be?
With salicylic acid, you're mostly going to find it in a serum or a liquid form. So it'll be almost like a toner texture. I wouldn't recommend a face wash for exfoliating acids because you're just washing it right off. It doesn't have a lot of time to sit on your skin or do anything. I would look for a salicylic acid toner or a liquid like a serum. What you do is wash your face as normal and then put it on where you have open pores. After a few days to a week with that kind of issue, you should start seeing some improvements.
So Kulveer, I hope that question helps you out, that answer helps you out. And before we sign off, we have I've got to thank you for all of this detailed info.
Yeah.
And it's been explained in a very simple way for beginners as well to understand. So what is one piece of advice that you would like to leave all the young skincare beginners with?
Okay, I thought about this a lot when I was looking at your questions. As you get into skincare, you will find a lot of promises from both brands, from creators, from people that are promoting something. And they'll promise, this is the one ingredient, or this is the one product, this is the one routine that you need. These are the results that you are promised. It's really nice to hear. If we're really desperate to find solutions for our skin problems, it's easy to believe. Protect yourself by remembering that everybody's skin is different. Part of the process is that you'll try some things that won't work well. You may try some things that give you a little bit of irritation. Pay attention to how your skin responds to everything. And don't blindly get every product that someone tells you to, because even if they mean well, I'm not saying that people are lying necessarily, but even if somebody means well, they don't know your skin. They don't know. Everybody's perfect routine is a little bit different. The best thing to do is take the suggestions, find people that you trust, and just try things. But don't expect everything to be a miracle, because there are very, very few things you can use that will instantly give you all the results that you want. And there's nothing on this earth that does that for every single person. So just to protect your wallet, protect your mental health, just know not to believe promises, not to believe miracles, and just enjoy the process.
Wise words.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will stick to them.
Thank you so much for joining us and sharing so much information.
And guys, if you all want to check out some more info, please follow Jude on her Instagram, and it's listed here on the video. And make sure you share the love there as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
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 Wow,
It
that
was
was
lovely.
so much
Yeah.
information, and I really, honestly, I really like the salicylic acid and the clay.
I
Yeah.
really like,
Because
if I had oily skin, I really want to
I
try that.
struggle
Mhm.
with like clogged pores, especially on my T zone, and I think I'm gonna try this out for sure.
I really like the
Definitely, you
fact
need to
that
let us
she
know.
mentioned about sorry, mentioned about photoshops and filters also.
Yep,
Like
yep.
we shouldn't look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's very important to remember perfect doesn't exist, guys. It is
Yes.
in our minds. And moving on from our just basking in the glow of the
Yeah.
life, we do have some products to, we do have a winner to announce
Yeah.
before we get into the products. So, guys, in today's show, we are picking out 5 lucky winners at random. So, we are ready with our first winner. And let's have our winner on screen. So, congratulations, Hania. You have won a curated Purplle gift hamper, and all you need to do is
Share your information on the email ID shown on screen. Ensure that you're sharing your name, contact details, and your address so that you can get your very own hamper at your doorstep very soon.
so we all of us have some products that we
Yeah.
want to
Yes,
talk about.
yes.
All of these are K beauty, goes without saying.
Yeah. Can I start?
Yes.
I want
Go
to start.
ahead, go ahead.
It's just that I've been, so excited to kind of use this product and talk about it
Mhm.
because, firstly, it smells like a dream, and I know that extremely strong fragrances can be a little irritating to few people, especially those with sensitive skin. But I feel this is like
I really want.
it's like a
try.
unicorn dream. That's what. That's what.
So cute.
Yeah, and so basically, this is the Disco Kitten Illuminating Diamond Peel Off
Mhm.
Mask, and just to show the texture, okay, I'm just gonna.
Oh my god.
It's like I told you, a
Pour it
dream.
back in.
I will. Don't worry. I actually also want to do a swatch for
Oh,
our
yes.
audience so that they can see. Oh my god, guys, this is
Aram se.
messier than I thought it would be. So I'm gonna just take this. Ooh. And like just swatch that.
That's a good swatch. Good texture.
Yeah, really good texture. And I think other than the aesthetics as well, it's got, I remember reading, it's got water lily extract, which
Mhm.
means it's going to be again super hydrating.
And we know that's the key.
Exactly, yes. One thing that we've learned about Korean skincare so far is that they're super big on hydration. And even though this is like a peel off mask and it dries off very quickly, and when I will also peel it off.
Yes, I
Okay.
hope so.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to dry. So I've tried it before a couple of days ago, and even when I peeled it off, it didn't feel like it was stripping off anything
That
from
is
my
something
skin.
that we generally see with
Yeah.
peel off masks.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm just like trying not to touch anything, but you can share your next product while
Yes.
this dries.
Do you want to go ahead?
Yes. So the product that I have is a savior.
Okay.
Savior for people who have grey hair and bald spots.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this also matches my hair color.
That's great. What is the product?
It is RiRe's Quick Hair Cushion.
Mm-hmm.
If you can see it.
Why don't you do
So,
a quick
yeah.
demo for us?
So you just have to take it like this and dab it. That's all. It covers literally everything.
You know, it's
quick.
also adding volume. in
Yeah,
a way.
yeah, it is. And I feel like if you have like, it can also double up as a dry shampoo, like
Oh,
especially
yeah.
for the oily scalp.
Yeah.
I feel like it can at least, because I can see that it's really mattified,
mattified,
the
for sure.
shine.
True.
And another thing, because again I used it earlier today, it really helps with like if you have like uneven baby hair
Huh.
or you want to kind of make an even hairline, that works really well. Like you can just kind of
Oh, I'm gonna try that.
yeah, because a lot of people also use eyeshadow to
Mhm.
kind of
Mhm.
Okay,
create.
doesn't have a smell. I just had to check.
Yeah, so I think that's also another hack that you can definitely try with it. So very multi-purpose.
Yes.
So for me, I have a very cool product. Like I have really been very interested by this. So this is again by RiRe. It's a bubble lip mask, and basically it is for exfoliating dead skin on your lips. And अगर आपके lips pigmented है, तो this is gonna be a really good product for you. And I'm going to try it on as well.
Let's keep the tissue ready.
Yeah.
In case.
Helping
So I'm
each
just gonna take
other.
it out on my hand, so it's not a total mess. But I just take it and like apply it. So now I won't be able to talk. So you all
Okay.
tell me how it's looking.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you have to like, so once you apply it on the lip, you have to kind of give it a few seconds. And it's not like how, it doesn't bubble up the way it usually does in those, you know, clickbaity reels.
Uh-huh.
Like it doesn't bubble up fully, but
Okay.
oh, it's going in her mouth. If in case no one understood that, I think you should like we can do a little bit of dumb charades.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to wait like another 2-3 minutes. Okay, I think I can peel this off now. I still feel like it's wet. You know,
Thick.
thick.
Why is it shiny? Is it shiny?
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
Good morning. It's the chrome. It's the chrome illuminating effect.
Oh.
Okay, I want to show it. Can you see? Yeah. I'm just checking with. There it is. Wow.
I don't know if the camera is able to capture, but it's very
Yeah,
shiny.
it is. It is. And I'm gonna have to wait for a bit. Let's actually look at some questions
True.
while everyone's waiting.
Somebody is saying the bubble lip mask looks cute.
Looks cute. On you look cute. This is nice. I like Mohana, like talking in sign, and it feels fun.
Feels quiet.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So
Somebody is asking about your product. That is it good for every skin type?
So I would not suggest this for extremely sensitive skin, like I suggested before also, because the smell is quite strong. And I'm okay with really strong smells, and this also because I really like the smell. But like you said, it might be not great for you because you said the smell is honestly, if someone has super sensitive eyes, this is not for y'all because it might irritate. So I would definitely suggest patch testing. It is the number one like thumb rule of any kind of skincare, especially if it's a new product that you're trying. And yeah.
I can see some bubbles are forming.
Where do you
patch test? Oh, so there are two places you can patch test. One is on your jawline. So just like to see how it reacts. Give it a day or two to see if it reacts because it's not going to react immediately. Or the inner part of your arm. So what is happening?
Somebody is saying we want to see a close-up shot of Mohana.
Yeah.
There you go.
We have our camera team just... So the bubbling is again, can you see the bubbling? It's there on the side actually.
Yeah, it's here.
So again, like we said that...
Scary.
No, so is it... Do you feel anything? Is it making you feel tingly? Oh, it is a little tingly. So our camera team is going to come closer to give you a better look.
In a minute.
in a second. And yeah, Mohana, see?
There are.
Yeah, even I was
guys.
like really, yeah. But I think again, as long as you get that slight tingling sensation, you know it's exfoliating. Okay.
Ready to wipe it off. So it's apparently going to completely take care of dead skin, which I had a lot of. So let's see what happens.
You want some more? I can see
It's like peeling off.
Yeah. Is there any smell or taste or any kind of residue that you
God.
might feel?
Isn't it a bit plumping as well? Or
Look.
is it me?
No, but it's definitely...
It
I'm
looks very
no lie,
clear.
it's definitely become like slightly pinker.
Yeah.
It definitely gone in my mouth also. But
It looks clear and moisturized also.
I can see little pump. I can feel little plumping. I can feel little pinkness as well.
Feel the pinkness.
I'm feeling the pinkness. I can feel pink. But I think this is actually really great for people that have pigmentation on their lips and I say dead skin. This has definitely taken care of that.
Somebody
I
is saying you
mustn't
look
lick
like
my lips.
Alia Bhatt.
Wow. I think this straight hair look
The
is
straight
suiting
Yeah.
hair
you.
look. Guys, let
Yeah.
me know in the comments. You all have seen me every episode with curly hair. So let me know if you all
Wavy.
are liking wavy hair. Let me know if you're liking the straight hair look
Okay,
more.
are we ready to peel or what?
Is it coming off
So
by
the thing is, this one side I've gotten like a slightly thicker layer,
Yeah.
but this side is
It's ready
thinner.
to peel.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh. It is coming off.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, it
thoda
is, it
thoda.
is. So I definitely think you need to have it
Yeah.
on for like 10-15 minutes. But like I said earlier, it's super, like, see this, touch this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's smooth, it's not feeling
It's like
dry.
literally.
These noises and expressions, I don't know how, but I guess you get the vibe.
Yeah, yeah. See, I'm emoting. I'm just trying to be very expressive.
Awesome.
So before we move on to any more questions, we do have our second winner ready.
Yes.
So thank you, winner, for commenting. And if you want to be the winner, you can also keep commenting and interacting with us. And here's the winner on screen. Congratulations to Sabaya. Thank you for engaging. Now all you need to do is send your details here on this email and we'll send you a curated gift hamper.
Your details need to have
Your
name,
name.
number,
And
your
address.
address.
Yes, I hope that is clear now, guys. So I'm very excited to speak to our next guest and our final guest for today.
Same here. I think she is living her dream life
Mhm.
in South Korea.
She's living her dream life. She's living your
Yeah.
dream life.
सच बोल दिया बहुत ज़्यादा सच बोल दिया. She is in South Korea. She is an influencer, and I cannot wait to talk to her. Can we
Let's-
just have her on the
Yes, let's
screen?
have her on.
Hi, Shivani.
Hi, how are you guys?
We are doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good too. Thank you.
So we were just talking about how you're living Shataja's dream life, being living in South Korea. So definitely, all of our viewers and we too are curious to know what is your story and what has led you to
Yeah.
South
Yeah.
Korea.
I generally didn't know that I'll go study abroad,
Mhm.
let alone South Korea. I was doing my bachelor's in JNU and I got to know about this scholarship from my professors, and I was not even hopeful that I'll get the
Yeah.
scholarship, but I tried my best. I got the scholarship and now I'm here. So it was
Wow.
never like I will go. I never thought of moving abroad to study, but now I got the scholarship and definitely living the dream now.
Amazing.
Congratulations
yeah,
on that.
that's
And
amazing.
I would like to know how living in South Korea has influenced your lifestyle and your beauty routines.
So, talking about the beauty routines, I was never a skincare girly. I never did skincare in India. I was just like moisturizer लगा लो चलेगा इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं. After coming to South Korea, and I started my YouTube channel after coming to South Korea, and yeah, all the brown girls started relating to me, getting inspired, and that made me more comfortable and confident in myself. I was not this confident before starting my YouTube channel. I came here, started YouTube channel, and talking to people also helped my confidence. And working with brands like Korean beauty brands started approaching me. I started looking at different beauty products, not beauty products in general, like skincare products.
yeah.
And I got to know about my skin, and I started following skincare routine. And you can see I have no makeup on my face because I had a skincare treatment today. So yeah, it is really helping me in that
Your
way.
skin is looking great. Even
Yeah.
like you mentioned that you had a beauty treatment and you're a little nervous,
Yeah.
but your skin is looking great. And
Thank you.
so have you experienced, so definitely one thing does strike my mind, like if I were to put myself in your shoes, or if I had to move to a country which is like historically known for women with great skin, did that
Mhm.
aspect affect you at all, like thinking that okay, there's genetics of it all?
You're not gonna lie. When I came first, I saw everyone was so pretty. The skin was so flawless and everything. But then I realized that if I become underconfident, it will affect me more. So I started using the products. And if you go and see, it's not really expensive. Not that expensive that we think of it. If you just walk in Daiso, which is very cheap and affordable for everyone here. So everything is available in 5,000 won, which is equivalent to 250 or 300 rupees, and you can
Oh,
get everything in
Wow.
that store.
Wow.
So you can get even the sheet marks are so cheap there. So I just go every month and see the stock and use the sheet marks every month, and that is helping me.
So speaking of sheet masks, I've heard a lot of stuff that sheet masks are just for the vibes and nothing really happens. And what is your opinion on it? And have you experienced like a skincare transition with using sheet masks?
Yes, definitely. It's not, it really helps because every time I feel like I have a sunburn or something.
Mm.
Recently, I'll give you an example. I went to DMZ. I walked for like 3 hours in the sun and my skin was not doing well. But I
Mm.
use sheet mask for like 1 week. Not every day, but for like 2 or 3 weeks randomly, and it really helps. Sheet mask is good.
So
It
how
really
many
helps your
times in a week would you recommend using sheet masks?
I'll recommend 2 times a week, not more than
Mhm.
that. It also it is not also very good for your skin, and also 15 to 20 minutes is more than enough.
Right.
Some people sleep with sheet mask, and I
I
said,
was
how
just
come?
about to say that
Sleep with it. This
this
is
is
the
a bit
first
this
I'm
is a big
hearing.
myth, okay? It's
That
like it's this थोड़ा देसी mentality है कि
if you.
असर करने के लिए ज्यादा time रखो, yeah, you know, it's
Oh.
like that
Oh.
vibe, but it's really not.
Yeah, that's why we think even without with hair oiling, na, so
I'll tell
the
you,
longer.
I have fallen asleep with sheet mask once. In the morning, sheet mask was dry as a newspaper, and so was my skin. It drags
Oh.
your
Yeah, yep,
moisture out.
Yeah, take the
completely.
moisture from your skin. Yes.
So
Not.
I have one
Yeah.
question. What was like your? This is just generally not about skincare. It's just that it's such a huge cultural
Yeah.
shift from India to South Korea. So what was like a? I would say like a cultural shock
Mm-hmm.
or something that you
So
were
that's
like,
something you have to
oh
adjust with.
yeah, something that you had
Yeah.
to adjust with.
Uh, Cultural shock. There are lots of cultural shock, but I like how to start with that. I have made a reel on that, and not
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people agree with that. But going out in pub, like at night and feeling safe, is really a cultural shock for me because in
Yeah.
India I was
Oh.
never out after 10 or 12. No, after
Mm-hmm.
10 or 11. 12 is more than, so that is a cultural shock for me. I feel safe here, mostly in Seoul. I don't know about different parts, different cities of Korea, but I live in Seoul and I feel very comfortable. Like I am 25 and I go to club obviously with my friends,
Yeah.
but I feel very comfortable in clubs also. There might be people who are not comfortable, like they have faced some discrimination or something, but
Mm-hmm.
till now I have never faced any discrimination, or I have never felt unsafe outside at night. So this is a culture shock for me.
So
Amazing.
like you brought up discrimination, and so it's firstly I'm glad that you personally haven't experienced it, but is there a like is it a thing here that there is a certain discrimination against people of different races?
I have heard from my friends. Some of my friends have faced racism. Not only brown and black skin. I have friends from like friends who are white also, and they have
Mm-hmm.
faced racism. So it's not generally about skin color. It's about
Other
different
race.
race.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yes. So people here are not very. Yeah, they don't see people from different countries. No, now because of K-pop, a lot of
Mm.
because of K-wave, obviously, a lot of foreigners are coming to Korea. So now they are getting used to it. But before
Yeah.
that, they were not used to seeing foreigners. So now it's like it's getting little low, but still people face racism. Touch wood, I have never felt.
Yeah.
So I'm on the side.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, that's good.
So you know, it is a thing like I've always thought that Korea and India are a bit similar in culture because like you brought up people's reaction to foreigners, and if we know one thing, it is Indians have the weirdest reaction to foreigners. And
Yes,
that might be something you were finding relatable from the other end.
I didn't understand what was the question. Sorry.
Like you're on the receiving end of that like
Reaction.
yeah, the reaction from like you are the foreigner now there.
But people ask me if I face racism
Mm-hmm.
about my skin color, but I have actually gotten praise for this. Like people ask me, they like brown skin color. I don't think that they have seen this a lot, but now that they are seeing a lot of brown skin and black skin, which is not very, which is very foreign to Koreans right now.
Yeah.
So they praise. I have seen people ajumas, ajushis. If you don't know, ajuma and ajushis in Korean means they are old people, grandmother, grandfather, or auntie, uncle. If they see you, they'll compliment you for your skin or how you look. They'll say you're pretty, and most of the compliments are about my eyes, like big eyes. They say it's so pretty. So
Yeah, they are
I never
definitely
faced.
like big eyes are
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
that they really love there.
So, have you picked up any like skincare tips from, after moving there? Something that you started doing other than the sheet masks, but like something very specific?
So, talking about the skincare routine, there is the seven-step skincare routine, but I don't follow the seven-step skincare routine. But I do have toner and serum, moisturizer, and sleeping mask every day
Yeah.
with the uh, eye
And right.
cream, obviously, because
Hmm.
I suffer from dark circles. I
Same.
don't have a seven-step, but I do follow skincare now, and I am seeing visible changes in my skin.
So this is like a little off-topic question, and if this is off grounds, you let me know. But I've seen a lot of reels. It's like opening Tinder in South Korea, and it's just like
Yeah.
beautiful people. So
Yeah.
have you
No,
have you
she
experienced?
just
No,
said no. That's not true.
dispelled. Okay, I don't need to go there
Not
now.
It's not true at all because I have also used Tinder. I have used Bumble. Not everyone is that you see on Instagram.
Mhm.
Like the not everyone is that pretty or that, not every no. We can't judge anyone on how they look. Everybody is pretty in their own way. But as you see on Instagram or on
Yeah.
social media, it's fake. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not
It's
just
not
full
like
of
that.
models.
Yeah. Otherwise, they all look like just so like
Unreal. Yeah.
porcelain dolls.
Yeah.
So you
But one
you
thing I have noticed. Sorry.
no,
No,
go
no.
ahead.
One thing I have noticed about South Korean people, they are very into dressing good. Everybody,
Hmm.
even they are wearing very comfy fits, they look very stylish.
We have seen this
Everybody,
in K dramas.
even the ajushi, they look very pretty, very
Yeah.
Yeah.
stylish.
That is one
That is
Yeah.
the
thing
thing
that
I have.
would come to your mind is being put together, classy.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say that. I think they
Yeah.
put a lot of like effort and
Yeah.
time into
Mhm.
taking care of themselves, and it's not
True.
just like focused on looking beautiful,
Hmm.
but also feeling
Hmm.
good in what you're
Yeah.
doing and how you're,
Yeah.
carrying
And this
yourself.
is not only for females.
But
Even the
everyone,
even the
yeah,
men are
men, yep,
very
yep.
particular about their skincare and dressing sense.
So Shivani, bringing back to your previous question, you mentioned that you've used Tinder and Bumble in Korea. I'm not letting go of that. I want to know: have you been on a date with a Korean man, and what
What was
what
that
has that
like?
experience been like?
I have never been on a date with a Korean man, to be
Oh,
honest.
I think we
soon enough.
we
So
need the updates
Yeah.
as
we'll
soon as it
manifest that for
happens.
you
Yeah.
soon enough.
No, I am a person. I'm a very fun-loving, outgoing person, and I think that Korean man in general, not generalizing everyone, but
Mhm.
as I have seen talking to people on Tinder or Bumble, obviously I have online, I can't really figure out if they are fun-loving person because they are very quiet and sensitive,
Mm.
and I don't think that I can vibe with that. But if I find someone, I'll definitely update you.
Yeah,
Amazing, yeah.
we'll be
We'll bring you
following.
back
Yeah.
again for
We'll be
the
yeah. It's like the
update.
post, and then it'll
Yeah.
be you and your significant other.
Previously, you had mentioned that you make reels about
Mhm.
South Korean Indian, and I have stalked her account. It's
I'm
one of the
sure you
most
have.
interesting accounts I have seen. And I've also seen that you have collaborated with few influencers, Korean beauty products. So how has the
Yeah.
experience been?
It's really good. I have some favorite Korean brands. I don't know if I should say that right now,
You
but
can
I
go
really
ahead.
have some favorite Korean brands, and the one of them is Kahi Beauty, and they have this multi balm which works so well. Anytime you can put it, and it really works well on your skin. So I carry that every time with me.
Oh,
So here's
Cool.
hoping Purple will bring it
Yeah.
very soon to
yes.
Yeah.
India.
Yeah.
While stalking your account, this is also a little off topic. I saw that you have been on the sets of Descendants of the Sun. That is one of my
I knew this is gonna
favorite
come up.
Korean drama. It is like the top show of
Oh.
South Korea.
Guys, tell us in the comments, all of
Yeah.
our viewers, do you all also watch Korean drama or are you into K-pop? I'm sure we would all love to know. So yes, continue with your question.
No, I'm just very happy that she's living my dream life.
So Shivani, how
Before
were you
going
on the
to the
set and
places,
what was it like?
so before going there, I was so excited. Like I have seen that in the drama, and then I'll go and see in the like live, seeing that.
Yeah.
It was a different experience, and I just recreated the scene and was feeling very surreal, and I was feeling that what people will react seeing that, because I get comments like, I'm so jealous, you're so lucky, and this and that,
Yeah,
and
I feel that.
but
But
it
this
was
is
really
so
good. It was
fun.
a
Like,
good
Yeah.
experience.
You know, people in the comment section are saying you are so beautiful,
Hmm.
and there are also few questions they would like to ask. So,
So yeah, before we sign
yeah.
off, we can take a question or two.
Sure.
so there was one earlier over
Mhm.
here where someone had spoken about Cosrx,
Oh
which
yeah.
is a very popular, choice for people over here.
I am a very big fan of the Cosrx nail mucin,
Even the
True.
essence or the
the
serum.
essence.
Yeah. So you get two versions of it,
Yeah.
right? One's like a cream tub and one's like a serum
So
type.
this product is very popular in India. So is it like that popular in Korea as well?
It's very popular. It's always not available in Olive Young is a very big store in Korea where
Okay.
you get every skincare product, and every time I go I see only one or two left there, so I
Sold
think
out.
it's really, yeah, it's sold out every time. It's popular,
So
but I have never bought it. My
you
friend bought it and I used it once and it was really good. I used at night and my skin was really moisturized in the
yeah.
morning, but I have never bought myself because I have so many products right now that I'm using. I don't want to change right now, but I'll definitely try it.
I've been trying out Cosrx products from Purplle and
Yeah.
I feel like that, it's like glass skin loading.
Yep,
हो रहा है,
yep.
हो जाएगा थोड़े time में.
Really.
So
People
yeah.
are also asking about double cleansing, though we have talked about it. I think they want to know from you,
Mhm.
like what are the products that you use during double cleansing, and your
Good.
techniques.
Lately, I have been using Ionix product, Ionix double cleansing mask, and Ionix bubble foam. The two of them using together really helps cleaning the skin. So I guess I'll just suggest that.
I think the combination of a oil and then a foaming product is
Is
the
what
key.
works really well.
Yeah.
So Shivani, before you sign off, is there something like one piece of advice that you have for some people who may be aspiring to travel and live in South Korea? What would be your parting gift to all of them?
I would say what I believe is, if you're dreaming about something, never give up, because if you keep putting effort, you will definitely achieve it, because it was not easy for me and I know I got it, so it is not easy, but you'll definitely get it.
I'm leaving, guys.
You've given Kshitija everything
All the motivation that she needs.
Jinx.
So thank you so much, Shivani, for joining us and sharing your stories with us. We're looking forward for a
We're looking forward to the
Bumble
update
Tinder
call.
part 2.
Yeah.
And we will see you very soon. Take care. Thank you.
Tata.
Bye.
Bye.
It was really fun.
I'm so sad about one thing, guys.
What?
Kshitija is going to leave us and go to South Korea.
I've got all the motivation now.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, before we move on to another thing, we do have to announce our third winner of today's show. And we have gotten so many comments, guys. So, today's winning
Wow.
chances are बहुत high hai.
हाँ.
So, let's have our third winner on screen now. Congratulations to Amrita. You have won a special curated gift hamper from Purplle. And all you need to do now is send in your details, your name, your address, your contact,
phone number.
anything else.
That's all.
That's all. You can tell us your favorite color also. I just
Let's
love
hope
asking
it's
people.
purple.
Yeah, I love asking people their favorite color. So Kshitija did have like
A fun
game planned for us.
planned for you too and the audience also.
Yes.
Please answer while
Yeah.
watching from home.
Yeah. So
I'm very excited. I don't know what. I have really no clue of what the questions are.
So the game is would you rather. I will give you two options and you have to say which one you would choose.
Okay.
Same goes for the audience.
Mhm.
So, would you rather have a flawless skin for a month or an unlimited supply to Korean beauty products for lifetime?
option B.
Yeah.
Without
Yeah,
a doubt.
yeah.
I mean,
Agreed.
Yeah, like what will I do with like great skin only
For
for
one
a month?
You can take good pictures and you
For
can
one
वो
month?
पूरे जिंदगी वही pictures use करेंगे क्या? But I fully agree. Like this.
Yeah, without this no brainer. I didn't have to think for 1 second.
Lifetime supply.
we would we would like to know what our audience are thinking.
Option
You-
B.
Option B. People are saying option B
Yeah.
in the comments as well.
Okay,
Exactly.
ठीक है. We'll move ahead.
But some people are saying A also.
So,
Sangeeta said
saying,
A.
yeah.
I think our thinking match.
Yeah, you want good skin for just 1 month?
ठीक है, मतलब flawless skin यार.
So maybe she's saying कि if I can have it once, I can have it again.
Huh.
Maybe that's a positive way of looking
Yeah.
at it.
It's
I
not
don't
like
know.
1 month you have great skin and then
हाँ,
It goes to trash.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
saying I'm gonna die, but every episode I say this.
Okay, second
Okay.
question. Would you attend a BTS concert
I guess
Huh?
this is for me.
or have the opportunity to meet only one of the members of BTS? It's a tough.
Oh, this is.
I'm sorry,
I
I
would
have
like
that.
to know from the
Whatever
K-pop
the
fans in the audience.
what music do you listen to?
I mean, I'm not
Gender.
really crazy about it, so I'm just gonna pass. I'm sorry.
I feel
Okay.
like meeting them or even one of them, it would be like a very random event for them in their lives. But me getting to experience a concert would be something
yeah.
I would keep with me for my lifetime. And in a way, I'm meeting all 7 of them in the concert. My God, I sound like a full insane fan right now. But I would go for the
So
concert.
option B.
Guys, tell me and tell me अभी सब ना A B
A,
mix
B,
हो रहा है.
हाँ.
So tell me BTS A or B.
हाँ.
So then I know what you're talking
True.
about. And also, if you're like if you're BTS army, just like put a purple heart in the comments.
Is
Purple
that the
heart
thing
goes
or
for
what?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
BTS
And purple
army.
heart goes for purple as well. So BTS army is purple army.
Moving ahead, would you rather witness the cherry blossom spring or eat the traditional kimchi in a famous restaurant in South Korea?
Finish. Cherry blossom.
I was gonna say the same
Cherry
thing. Yeah.
blossom, me too.
But we do have a. I don't want to take away from the beauty of what it is, but we do have a
Similar
local version of that
Desi cherry blossom.
in Bombay.
in Bombay,
In
Where is
near Eastern Express Highway. If any of you are from Bombay, trust me, 2 months ago, every day when I was driving to work, this whole stretch, it was beautiful. Eh? Come on, guys. Don't.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, and there were just people parked in the middle of the highway.
Just to witness.
And no, they were taking photos,
Okay.
selfies, TikTok stuff chal raha tha, but it was nice.
I'm not laughing at anything else other than the very specific reference of Eastern
Eastern.
Express Highway in Mumbai.
because it is there only. I have
If
not
any of
seen.
y'all have seen it in person, please
Yeah.
tell us in the comments.
Yes.
yes. Okay.
You have another one?
Yes. Would you rather have the dancing skills of a K-pop star or the singing skills of a K-pop star?
I think I would say dance.
I think I can dance, so I would take the singing skills.
I'll take the rap skills. Third secret option. But
Rapping?
sing or
I've
rap.
never seen any.
I was just going to say, I'm like,
yeah, Korean.
I could be
rapping.
completely wrong.
Same.
You know what? The people watching in the audience right now are like shocked and are probably disturbed by y'all not knowing
Seriously?
this. There's a huge guys. If y'all don't know about Korean rap, and BTS also raps a lot.
Oh.
My God.
Okay.
Okay, after this show, guys.
Maybe we should do like a Beyond Beauty for just like,
BTS army.
acquainting ourselves with
K-pop.
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 Tell me if y'all would watch because I would do a
She would
daily
really,
episode on
every day
that.
she would do it.
And do you have any more questions?
No,
for us?
I'm done.
Those were really fun questions. I'm glad.
So
It made me think.
That was like, I'm still thinking about the BTS question. Like I'm imagining myself in the concert now. But guys, I've seen so many of y'all also participating in this. So
Yeah.
of course, abhi aur ek winner
People
announcement
are also
banta
saying
hai.
Cherry Blossom, BTS A.
Y'all know where you need to go. Mumbai में Eastern Express
हाँ.
Highway. Local है, ज़्यादा plane tickets में भी
In
खर्चा
case
नहीं
you
होगा.
want to like see it quickly, वहाँ पे आ जाओ, दिख जाएगा for sure.
और Bangalore में भी है ना guys.
That was I'm telling you
a while back on
local
Instagram.
where I have seen it.
Local for Mumbai and
Yeah.
local for Bangalore. So our fourth winner for today is Sangeeta. Congratulations. I've seen so many of your
Yes.
questions and she's right now mentioning in the comments that dance is her passion. so we know which. Kshitija, relatable. So, if we had to continue the would you rather question with a few more options, what would come to your mind, like off the top of your head?
Ooh. Okay. Would you? Oh, this is nice. Would you rather have amazing hair or great skin?
Amazing hair, actually.
Really?
Yeah, like maybe this
You
was
know what?
controversial.
That is, now that I think about it, I saw like a reel which says like a hot take saying that hair is more important than skin.
It's like you look good with makeup and bad hair is like you're looking
Just-
normal.
yeah.
But if you have amazing hair, you look amazing.
Amazing. That
Even
is
if you
true.
have like no makeup on, just your bare skin, hair
She
is
just
everything.
Yeah, no.
she went into thought. She went
I
She
would
would
think
meme.
otherwise, you know. I would have a great skin, and for hair, I would wear wig.
She has just taken the
Yeah.
third option, which is not there. She has made up.
Yeah.
I would love to wear wigs on a daily
Wig.
basis.
Or
like
hair
pink,
extensions.
blue.
But I would
Yeah.
love to have a skin which does not require any makeup.
That is
That is
true.
my
I think
goal.
that is
I
everyone's
too
goal
love
at the end of the
using-
day.
No, I love using makeup.
You enjoy it, but if you could get up and be like,
Yeah.
then
Yes, tomorrow morning I will get up and be Everyone in the studio is cracking up today. We are on some
we are very tired.
fun
The
show
end of
today.
the week. So yeah,
Yeah.
but this was really exciting. I had a
Yeah.
lot of fun this episode.
Before you try to run away, we do have our last.
Not running.
Before we drop dead out of sleep, we do have our final fifth winner to announce. And today's show has been like on fire with the comments. So
Yes.
congratulations to our fifth winner, Shalu.
Yes,
Congratulations.
I saw a lot of comments of
Yeah.
her. She was constantly asking. And she also complimented your hairstyle.
Oh, thank you, Shalu, because
She did,
today
isn't-
I
Yeah.
styled it myself. So I asked Mohana to help me, and she was just like, "Haan, karti hu." But I was just like, "Okay, let me try it out myself."
Not
And I
showing me in
think
a good light.
Yeah.
she was busy. This is a place of work. It's fine. So I went and tried it myself, and I think it came out nice. So thank you for noticing, Shalu,
Yeah.
and please send us your details on this email address so that we can send you your gift hamper.
Yes.
So ensure your name, number, and address is in that email.
So guys, please do keep interacting with us on our community posts and
Yeah.
keep letting us keep letting us know, yes, what other topics
Yeah, you
and
would like
themes
to-
you'd like
yeah.
to see.
Yes, and this live was actually as fun as it was because of y'all. So please keep commenting, interacting, liking, sharing, all of that, because it's fun with y'all here.
We'll see you again, guys, next week. Hopefully at our regular time at
Yes.
1 p.m. and interact with you some more.
Yes.
So until our next week's episode,
We
purple
purple
you.
you.